Excellent. Let's give another round of applause for Zamalewa Afrik. Excellent. Now, look, these dance for very short, and the only reason I'm going to spend 1 more minute on a very quick exercise is because none of you joined them. We didn't see any of the VIPs here join them on stage. Did you see them join on stage? No. Can I invite them all on stage? Not to dance, but for a different activity? Okay, everybody please stand up, including our VIPs in front, and I'm going to invite everybody who is lined up to speak just to join me in front, just for 1 minute. This is going to be a 1 minute exercise, so please come to the front. That's of course Prof, Deputy Ambassador, Maggie, you're here. I can see Benson from KCB, you're here. Of course, Prof, yes, including you, Prof. You know, 15 years ago, I attended a workshop Prof was leading about youth mentorship, so it's my time to put him on the spot now, because I remember I had to speak. So, this is what we're going to do. This is a very quick activity. Jan, please, Jennifer, you taught the news, please join us in front. Madam Elizabeth, you should be here. Mr. Busiene, please. Okay, how many are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dr. Victor Mwongera, the national director, said, I hope you're going to make us dance like those people. Oh, not two. Sorry, I misheard. I was about to. So this is what we're going to do. Everybody please pair up. You're going to pair up with the person next to you. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I need one more person. Prof, you can join us. Okay. Okay. All right, there we are. Fantastic. So what's going to happen is you're going to stand back to back with the person, with your pair, and I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1. And when I say 1, you turn and you face each other, and you hold up a number. You can use one hand, you can use two hands. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 3. This is nothing. This is not a number. This is not 0. This is nothing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And what you need to do is immediately you will add up. So summation. So for example, if I'm using Madam Elizabeth as an example, we'll be back to back, and then 3, 2, 1, we turn and face each other. You hold up a number, I hold up a number. The first person to shout out the correct total is the winner. So in this case, 5, I have won, and I am smarter than Madam Elizabeth. Of course, that's not the case. Does everybody understand the rules? Are you paired up? Are you back to back? We don't have a lot of time. You need to be back to back. Right here, right there we go. If you don't have a pair, find a pair. Oh, there we go. Okay, great. Is everybody ready? Yeah. Young scientists, are you ready? Yeah. I'm going to ask the camera crew. We need to zoom in here, so we can. There'll be no dispute about who has. All right. In 3, 2, 1. How many people won? All the hands going up. That's not possible. All right, quickly, one more time. Back to back. In 3, 2. In 3, 2, 1. All right, fantastic. Wait. One more round. This time, multiplication. All right. In 3, 2, 1, go. Give yourself a round of applause. Thank you so much. We may take our seats. Please. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. That's adding on. So from dancing, you've stimulated the bodies. Now you've stimulated your minds. Let's all channel that energy into the first gentleman who is going to come and speak to us, and of course is a core foundational part of Young Scientists Kenya, our national director, Dr. Engineer Victor Mwongera, to come and give us a few very brief welcoming remarks on this 9th YSK National Science and Technology Exhibition. Ladies and gentlemen, students, young scientists, please put your hands together with a massive round of applause for our national director. Until he gets here.
Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I'm not going to dance. I'm just going to talk. I don't think you have to see me dance. All right. So, to our chief guest, PS, State Department of Science, Research and Innovation, Professor Shaukat, and allow me to write on the protocols for all our other VIP guests. But I must mention our students and teachers. Good afternoon. It's because you're hungry. Good afternoon. Okay, so welcome all to the 9th edition of Young Scientist Kenya. Allow me to read a brief version of what I have prepared. This year we have had a remarkably successful year at Young Scientist Kenya. We have partnered with KSAF. How many know KSAF? Kenya School Science and Engineering Fair. I think there's a group there. We partnered with them to train 66 teachers in April of 2026 at Garissa High School. We've also had 12 outreaches. How many have attended our outreaches? This year or any year? How many have attended? How many have attended? Quite a few. So this year we had 12 outreaches all across the country in different counties. And in those outreaches we reached 13,700 different students across the country and 676 teachers within 400 schools. So that's quite an achievement, isn't it? Give us some flowers. Welcome. And today we are hosting 308 students at this national exhibition, with 154 projects from all across the country. And we look forward to viewing each and every one of them, visiting each and every booth, and being able to see what you have prepared for today. So I would also like to thank our different partners that we've worked with over the year. We have worked with partners in outreach. We have worked with Absa Bank, and we've worked with Raspberry Pi Foundation and Google DeepMind to create courses that we've delivered to teachers and students in Experience AI. For this exhibition, we have also Embassy of Ireland Kenya and Safaricom, both of whom have been our sponsors since day one without fail. Thank you so much. It is truly appreciated. We also have KCB Foundation, who have sponsored us with a gold sponsorship this year, very, very generously for the second year running. We also have UNICEF and LWF and WIK. Both of those organizations have brought together quite a number of students from Kakuma and Dodoma to present, which is just wonderful. It really speaks towards our Leave No Learner Behind initiative. This year, we also have some special award sponsors. We have Mtoto News and Kutunga Africa, who are doing the Digital Wellbeing and Safety Award, special award, which we will see on Saturday. Very excited for that. And we also have Oracle Academy, who have come on board for the first time. Thank you very much for that. And they will be doing the AI for Good special award. And lastly, we have Dario Foundation, who will be sponsoring the People's Choice Award, of which I hope the people are choosing, because we want to ensure that the people's choice is similar to the judge's choice. So to mention the theme for this year, just briefly closing. As you can see, the theme is very heavily centered around AI. AI has become the buzzword everywhere. In fact, for those who go to conferences, I am sure that if you do not mention AI somewhere, the conference was not a success, is it not? Yes, it has become the buzzword. It has become the technology that is being used everywhere. It has gone from being a novel innovation to actually being something that recruiters look for, to being a skill that is being taught in schools and classrooms. A lot of organizations are building on that. We have also worked with Raspberry Pi Foundation, as I mentioned, to deliver the Experience AI program, which this year is the final year. And that's trained over 250 teachers, and we project that that will go on to train 3,000 students every year, which is really exciting. But on top of that, why we have this theme of shaping Kenya's AI future using STEM is that we believe if this technology is to be successful, it is important that it is understood from the learner at a young age, and not understood as the must-know skill, but rather understanding that it is a tool. It is a tool for you, like many other tools in your pocket, as you develop innovations, as you develop your careers. So we're very happy that this year we'll also be partnering with Intel to roll out their Skills for Innovation program, a very exciting program that we're looking forward to roll out. And that will be towards all schools. We shall be looking for partners to help us, as we have done in the past, to fund schools which might not have the resources. But those that are able to have the resources, we shall be approaching you in terms of offering Intel-certified courses for your trainers, for your teachers, and going forward to be able to upskill your schools as learning centers and upskill your students to face today's challenge. So let me end my remarks by welcoming everyone to the exhibition. Thank you very much to our partners for your support. Thank you very much to our visitors today. Thank you extremely, extremely, extremely very, very much to our students for putting in the effort. For those who might not know, the students did not come up with the projects last week. This has been, at minimum, a year's journey. Am I right? Some longer, right? Yes. So learn from the partners who will be displaying, and learn also from those of us who are here as mentors, as organizers. All of us are here for your benefit. So I hope you have a successful exhibition, and I wish everyone the best of luck in the exhibition event. Thank you very much.
Bootcamp days and late night plans, Tunajenga hand in hand, from an idea to real design.
Another round of applause for Dr. Engineer. So, I mentioned in the beginning that YSK is an initiative that is inspiring the next generation of scientists, innovators, and entrepreneurs. Dr. Engineer, I always say this afterwards, so he can't refuse it. He is all three. He has had roles as an investment analyst, the chair of the Youth Enterprise Development Fund, so he covers the entrepreneurship, the innovation side. He was the CEO of the Institute of Engineers here in Kenya. On the scientist side, he has a PhD in aerospace, aeronautical, and there's another one. It's three: aerospace, aeronautical, just the two, space engineering. So again, this is why we want you to know this, is just so that you can be inspired to also go as far as you can whenever you're pushing your dreams around STEM. Fantastic. Next up, we just want to hear very, very briefly, and he promised he's going to spend just a minute or two to represent our host school, our fantastic host, Moi Girls High School, Nairobi. So please put your hands together for Mr. Wilson Busine, who is also a friend of YSK for many, many years, and KSEF, Kenya Science Engineering Fair Secretary, representing the chair of KSEF as well, who is the principal. Over to you, Mr.
Thank you so much. The chief guest, Professor Abdurasak, the YSK management, the innovators, teachers, and even curious scientists. I am pleased to be here today. As you've heard, my name is Wilson Busienei. I am the National Organizing Secretary, KSEF. And looking at the chief guest today, I'm feeling very excited. I've always liked listening to your ideas on innovations. So first, I want to say all the innovators who are here are winners because they have given us ideas that we can be able to think about even as we take this country forward. However humble that innovation, it can be able to change something in our country. On behalf of the principal Moi Girls, the chief principal Moi Girls, Margaret Njaga, who happens to be the national chair, KSEF, I welcome all of you to this particular event, the 9th edition of the YSK exhibition. I want all of us to appreciate, she's held up somewhere, but she has said, I convey her best wishes to all the teams that will be participating this year. You are free to use these facilities and feel free, feel home. So I want us to appreciate the chief principal in absentia. Give her one round of applause. One, thank you for appreciation. No, let's do it again. 1, 2, thank you so much. Let's say one round of applause is supposed to be just one clap. 1, we are scientists. The YSK board, I want to say I've been with you even when we started this YSK, and I've seen you grow. Allow me at this point to say your resilience, your organization is taking this activity to places. When you came in, we said as KSF, this will give us another opportunity so that the winners at the national will not be again leaving those innovations in our labs, but they can be able to pursue what they can do even as they exhibit in YSK. Of course, you are aware, our chief guest, when I look at you, 15 years ago, we introduced innovations in KSF. The idea was changing the name from Science Congress to KSF, was to align them with international competitions. Our activity is aligned to Regeneration ISEF, and our teams have been going and winning. We've been going to ESCOM Expo and also winning. We've been going to the Olympiad and winning. And I'm seeing maybe going forward, because of the coming in of the 2060 idea, we need to look at how all these ideas can be put together so that we can be able to manage and protect these innovations. The biggest animal that we are facing is patenting, piracy, and these innovations being stolen from these young innovators. So I want to say thank you so much for coming. And I want to say the milestones we have achieved is because of your idea and the man who was in charge of Intel ISEF, that is around 16 years. They were able to open space for us. I want to say the theme of this year, the idea of AI, would not have come at another time. This is where the country is, and this is what we need to be thinking. Even as we embrace AI, are you looking again how we can be able to protect so that we can have a wonderful environment in that particular engagement? I think those are the things that we need to look at. So for me, I am calm because I am excited about innovations. I've been with these teams for a very long time. And when I see young scientists coming up with ideas that solve real problems in our environment, I feel so great. With me, I have two people. Allow me to just introduce them there. I have Tabitha Kariuki. She is the coordinator of KSEF in the Ministry of Education, Jogoo. Again, today I have somebody special you may be able to know, especially the board. Susan Mwai is running a program called Humane Education Organization in Germany. And she is thinking about mentoring the teachers so that as they do the projects, we are able to do some honest work and we are also able to protect them. Thank you so much, Susan. So thank you so much, Karagania, and thank you for being a great partner for a very long period. Mbarikiwe.
Fantastic. Another round of applause, please, for Mr. Busiene. Thank you so much for the long-term support and partnership with YSK. I want us to move on to our next speaker. Again, another bit of inspiration that we're about to hear, and this lady is the director of ICT, Digital Skilling and Inclusion at the Ministry of ICT. Very, very serious. And a favorite subject, okay, I'm gonna ask you this. I want you to shout out your guess. She's in the Ministry of ICT, she's the director for Digital Skilling. What do you think her favorite subject is altogether? Her favorite subject was mathematics. All right. Okay, let's give Madam Elizabeth Berrigan a massive round of applause as she comes and gives us a few words from the Ministry of around lady, young scientist. Where's the round of applause that we worked on? Over to you.
Thank you so much for that warm welcome. Our young scientists, before I start my keynote today. Hoye. How are you? You are the future. You are there? Thank you so much. Our principal, secretary, ambassador, the director for engineer, I was told he's engineer doctor. The development partners, teachers, mentors, dear students, good afternoon. Good afternoon once more. Our students, are you happy? Yeah, it is my great pleasure to join you today at the 9th National Science and Technology Exhibition. I commend Young Scientist Kenya and all partners for creating a platform that nurtures curiosity, creativity, and innovation among our young people. This year's theme, Shaping Kenya AI Future Using STEM, is both timely and significant. Around the world, artificial intelligence is transforming how we learn, work, deliver services, and solve complex challenges. Kenya has an opportunity to position itself as a leader in this digital transformation. And that journey begins by investing in our young people like you. The Ministry of Information, Communication, and Digital Economy is committed to building a digitally skilled, innovative, and inclusive society through our digital transformation agenda. We are expanding digital infrastructure, promoting digital literacy and skills, supporting innovation, and creating an enabling environment for emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence to thrive responsibly. The projects showcased here demonstrate that innovation is not limited by age. Across our counties, young Kenyans are identifying real challenges and applying science, technology, engineering, and mathematics to develop practical solutions. This is exactly the kind of problem-solving mindset that will drive Kenya's future economy. I also commend Young Scientist Kenya for its remarkable reach across all 47 counties and for ensuring that opportunities are extended to learners from diverse backgrounds, including special needs institutions and refugee schools. Such inclusivity is essential if we are to build a digital economy that leaves no one behind. To the students gathered here today, I encourage you to remain curious, continue asking questions, and never stop innovating. The ideas you develop today could become tomorrow's technologies, businesses, and solutions that improve lives across Kenya and beyond. As a ministry, we value partnerships that strengthen digital skills and innovation among our youth. I wish all participants every success during the exhibition and look forward to seeing the inspiring innovations on display over the coming days. Thank you so much, and may God bless you all.
Your motivation, hands you, brain you, dream you, team you. Oya twende, hakuna nyuma. YSK, tunapanda. YSK, 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 brain. YSK, YSK, ndio vibe. YSK, future bright. YSK, akili ndio flex. YSK, solution fast. YSK, 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 Kenya yote. YSK.
Even want to speak until we get a proper round of applause for Madam Elizabeth Bergen. One more time, please. Fantastic. Thank you so much. If there's one word, one message, as she said, never stop innovating. I would love us to welcome our next speaker, and that is Ms. Janet Kamau, who is the Marketing Director for Africa for Oracle. She's also the Oracle Chair. She is Oracle Chair for Oracle Women in Leadership and the Oracle Social Impact. There's so much Oracle here, Janet. I'm even, ladies and gentlemen, with a massive, massive, massive round of applause. Sorry, Janet, please. I'm just going to ask you to hold there for a second because we had practiced the rounds of applause and the energy seems to be going down. One more time, young scientists, round of applause for Janet!
Let me practice with this mic. Okay. Let me find a place to stand. Professor Shaukat, the Principal Secretary, State Department for Science, Research, and Innovation. All protocols observed. Allow me to go that way, like Dr. Engineer Mongera. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Great. You know, it is always, always, always a privilege to be in the company of young, innovative, creative minds. And so today I'm really, really honored to be here. It was incredibly inspiring. Thank you. It was incredibly inspiring going through the booths and getting to hear all the ideas that we have, and ideas that are rooted in the community. So really, really amazing. Let me speak to the young scientists or the young innovators. How many of you have had an idea, your idea, that did not succeed in round one? Raise your hand. If your idea did not succeed in round one, did all your ideas succeed in round one? Okay, raise them with confidence. If your idea did not succeed in round two, good. You know what? You're in good company, because that is what innovation is all about. Innovation, once you start innovating, you realize that you have to keep improving and improving on your prototype. Sorry, just give me 1 minute. Something is hiding my notes. Sorry. Give me 1 second. This is part of innovation, remember? 1 second. 1 second. It's coming. You should have asked us to dance earlier. I had my dance style ready, but here we go. We heard from the past winners. Some of them, there was a video that was playing earlier, and some from the booths. And one thing that was very clear was that winning was not the end of the journey. It was actually the beginning. And that made me think about really what makes this exhibition that special. And it begins with one young person looking at a familiar problem and saying, this does not have to remain this way, and using science and technology to solve it. The YSK, or Young Scientists Kenya, gives those ideas a place to be tested, to be challenged, and to be strengthened. Some ideas will change, some will be stronger or become stronger, but that is how innovation works. And that is what makes this exhibition really, really exciting. When we tell a young person, your idea is worth listening to, like what we did when we were going around the booths, and you give them a really good listening ear, we do more than encourage that specific project. We begin to shape a scientist, an engineer, an entrepreneur, and a future leader. And that is why we as Oracle are really proud to partner with the Young Scientists of Kenya. We believe young people should not only learn technology, they should have the opportunity to solve the challenges that are around them. And there's a saying that says, no one person can whistle a symphony. It takes an orchestra to play it. And that is the same, or that is true for innovation as well.
It takes a problem solver to ideate, like our young scientists here, teachers to inspire and to nurture, parents. We saw a parent in the video who was saying that I think the daughter was called Nuru, and she was saying that she's going to go with her daughter wherever she goes and she will support her. So it takes parents to inspire really and to nurture and to encourage as well. Young scientists to create the platform like what we have today, and the government to create the right environment. And of course, partners like all the ones that are represented here, including Oracle, to help the young innovators to develop the skills and confidence to take the ideas further. Every one of us in this room has a role to play. Professor Shaukat, I had an opportunity to hear you speak last week about your vision for research and innovation and the role of technology. And I want to believe that today you have the people who will help you implement your vision. And I want to say thank you to every teacher and to a mentor in this room. If you're a teacher, if you're a mentor, please stand. A teacher or a mentor or a principal, kindly stand. You know what? Thank you. You stayed after class doing all those projects. You found ways to make, please stand, don't sit. You said after class, you found time to make the ideas actually come alive. You encouraged the students when the experiments failed. You asked them to try, one more time. And every scientist in this room has a story. And there's a teacher or mentor in that story. And I know that because I am where I am because of a teacher and a mentor. And I can tell you that in years to come, these students will stand in a podium like this and they will mention you. So let us give us applause to our teachers and our mentors. You may have a seat. Thank you very much. Every teacher and every mentor here today, thank you for seeing the potential that the rest of us are only seeing today. You're the ones who nurtured it. This year's theme is shaping Kenya's AI future using STEM. The future won't be shaped by technology alone. It will be shaped by how we choose to use it. Not simply asking what can AI do, but what good can AI do? And that is exactly why Oracle is proud to partner through the Oracle Academy AI for Good Special Award, recognizing a project that uses AI responsibly to solve a challenge. It reflects on what Oracle Academy is all about, working with educators and institutions to help build skills in cloud computing, in AI, in programming, so that you as students can become creators of technology, not just become users of technology, but creators of it. And one lesson truly remains constant, that technology alone does not change a country. We, the people, are the ones that do. Technology at its best is when we use it to solve problems that matter. An example being when a learner in Mombasa explores the Great Rift Valley without traveling there because technology turns lessons into experiences. And this is a real example from myself because back in the days when we were studying and the teacher was telling us about the Great Rift Valley, this is how it was formed, we could only read through the textbook. The textbook was black and white. So you can imagine you couldn't even envision it. With technology today, you can be in your classroom. You don't even need to travel. And you will see how it was formed and what it looks like. The other example is when a learner can build a bridge virtually and see the mathematics they learn in class come to life in the hands of an engineer. There are some concepts we used to learn in school, and we used to ask ourselves, I don't know whether you still do, what will I use this for? Now, technology comes to bring it alive to you to see how you can actually get to use it. So to the students, as I wind down, let me leave you with just 3 thoughts that first, keep building. The competition will end, or rather the exhibition will end on Saturday. Your idea should not. Take the feedback, improve it, and test it again. Secondly, keep learning. Every conversation that you have with everyone here, every question that the judge asks you, every piece of feedback that you receive can make your idea stronger. And thirdly, keep listening. The best solutions are built when people are built with the people that they are meant to actually serve. So keep listening and keep your eye on the ground. And remember this, that the future of your idea will not be determined by what happens after Saturday. It will be determined by what you choose to do with it. And so as you leave here on Saturday, take with you more than a certificate. Take with you stronger questions, new connections, and the determination to keep building. Because every great innovation begins with someone who looks in the world and says, this does not have to remain that way. And at Oracle, we are really, really proud to stand alongside you in this journey, and congratulations to every young scientist here today, and I wish you a wonderful exhibition and every success. Thank you.
Another round of applause, please, for Janet Kamau. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really resonate with that. Keep building, keep learning, keep listening. The journey does not end here. Fantastic message. Thank you so much for that, Janet, and for the support from Oracle. Our next speaker is somebody else who has come and given us support over the last few years, and we are really grateful for them coming in. For the teachers in the audience, he actually started out as a teacher of science, so I'm expecting a particularly loud round of applause from one corner of the hall for our fellow teachers as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together with a massive round of applause for Mr. Benson Macero, the program manager, KCB's. Oh, sorry, Benson. The energies I need to hear. Students, round of applause. Demo, one more time. Round of applause. Good. That's exactly it. Let's give now one more time for Mr. Benson Macero. Round of applause as he comes. KCB Scholars Program Manager at the KCB Foundation.
Thank you. The Principal Secretary, State Department for Science, Research and Innovation, Professor Abdulrazak Shukat, distinguished guests, our brilliant young scientists and innovators, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon once more. Okay, my name is Benson Macero, and I serve at KCB Foundation. KCB Foundation is a subsidiary of the KCB Group, and we are proud to be associated with this event. Indeed, it is a great honor to join you this afternoon, and I would want to convey the message from our director, KCB Foundation. So we are proud to be associated today on this event in the opening of the 2026 Young Scientists Kenya National Science and Technology Exhibition. Let me start by acknowledging and appreciating Young Scientists Kenya and the partners for giving our young people an opportunity to demonstrate innovation and showcase their scientific talents. It is commendable to have a national platform that continues to inspire curiosity, innovation, and scientific excellence among the Kenyan youth. The theme of this year's exhibition, Shaping Kenya's AI Future Using STEM, is both timely and aligned with Kenya's national aspirations. Through the Kenya National Artificial Intelligence Strategy, that's 2025 to 2030, our country has articulated a bold vision to become a regional leader in the responsible development and application of artificial intelligence. The strategy recognizes that AI is not merely a technological advancement, but a catalyst for economic growth. AI is indeed a driver of change, touching sectors such as diverse as agriculture, healthcare, education, finance, and governance, as we've just seen when we were going around. The global conversation around it is rapidly evolving, and Kenya has recognized the urgent need to place itself at the forefront of this technological revolution. It is encouraging to witness this vision already taking shape through platforms like Young Scientists Kenya. The innovative projects that will be showcased and those that we've already seen here demonstrate that our young people are not waiting for the future. They are actively creating the future itself. They are applying science, technology, engineering, and mathematics to solve real-world challenges in their communities, embodying the spirit of innovation and the national AI strategy that the national AI strategy seeks to cultivate. As these young innovators continue to develop their ideas, they have the potential to become the researchers, engineers, entrepreneurs, and technology leaders who will build AI solutions designed not only for Kenya, but for Africa and the world. And their curiosity, creativity, and determination gives us every reason to believe that Kenya's AI future will be shaped by homegrown talent equipped with the skills, values, and purpose to drive inclusive and sustainable development. Today, we do celebrate imagination, innovation, and determination. We celebrate young people who looked at challenges in their communities and chose to ask, how can I solve this? To every student exhibiting here, congratulations. Emerging from more than 3,000 applicants and earning a place among the 150 projects to be showcased this week is an extraordinary achievement. Even more inspiring is that these innovators represent every one of Kenya's 47 counties, alongside learners from special needs schools and refugee schools in Dadaab and Kakuma. This diversity reminds us that talent knows no boundaries, and given the right opportunity, every young person can innovate and excel. Behind every successful young scientist is a community of believers. And to the teachers, mentors, parents, and partners who've nurtured these young minds, thank you for investing your time, your encouragement, and your confidence in Kenya's future innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, at KCB Foundation, we are intentionally investing in that future. Through our KCB Scholars Program, we are opening doors for academically gifted young people from disadvantaged backgrounds to access quality education, nurturing the next generation of scientists, engineers, technologists, and innovators. Beyond the classroom, our Tujiajiri program equips young people with market-relevant technical and digital skills, supports innovation entrepreneurship, and connects them to opportunities that enable them to transform ideas into sustainable enterprises. As AI shapes industries and economies, these investments are helping ensure that Kenyan youth are not merely consumers of emerging technologies, but creators, problem solvers, and innovators who will harness STEM to develop AI-driven solutions that address local challenges to compete on the global stage. The innovations displayed here today are proof that our young people are capable of developing solutions in agriculture, healthcare, climate resilience, education, manufacturing, and countless other sectors that will shape Kenya's transformation. Young Scientists Kenya has demonstrated the power of collaboration in building an ecosystem where talent can flourish, and KCB Foundation is proud to stand alongside organizations that are investing in the next generation of scientists, engineers, innovators, and entrepreneurs. To our young innovators, allow me to leave you with this message. Never underestimate the value of your ideas, just as the previous speaker from Oracle has said. Some of the world's greatest inventions began as simple questions asked by curious young minds. You know, at one point while I was in school, when we were doing physics, or rather, we know Isaac Newton, isn't it? Isn't it? Force of gravity. Yes, while everyone thought that the apple had fallen, it is him who asked the question, why? Why didn't it go up? Isn't it? So by asking those questions, that's how we come up with ideas. Continue experimenting, continue learning from failure, continue challenging conventional thinking. The future belongs to those who are willing to imagine solutions that others cannot yet see. Dare to dream. Thank you so much, and may God bless you. Asanteni sana.
Another round of applause for Benson and the KCB Foundation. Thank you so much for that, Benson. And yes, please, thank you for all the support in supporting these creators, innovators, and problem solvers. Young Scientists Kenya, are you still here with us? A bit louder? A bit louder? Fantastic. I want us to move into sort of the final run of speakers. Okay, and we have 3 speakers that are going to come one after the other. This is the last you're going to hear from me until our keynote speaker speaks. And the first lady who is going to come and speak to us is the most important scientist in this room. She is a board member of YSK, but also a geoscientist building climate resilience across the energy and public sectors. So ladies and gentlemen, with a massive, massive, massive round of applause, please put your hands together for Maggie Magdalene Wanyaga as she comes and gives us a round of applause.
Okay. I'm super, super excited to be here today because I look young, but I'm a bit old. But I think I'm still young at heart, and I feel like I'm in the company of my peers. So the chief guests, excellencies, distinguished government officials, our partners and sponsors, the YSK Secretariat, teachers, mentors, judges, parents and guardians, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, our young scientists. Good afternoon. So it's a great honor to stand before you today representing the YSK board to celebrate this incredible talent, creativity, and determination gathered here. Today, we are not just opening the exhibition, the 2026 exhibition, but we are celebrating your ideas, your curiosity, innovation, and the young minds that will shape the future of our country. This year's theme, Shaping Kenya's AI Future Using STEM, reminds us that while technology continues to transform our world, every innovation begins with curiosity. Artificial intelligence, like every other scientific development or advancement before, started with someone asking the question, what if? Or looking at that problem and asking, what can I do? And this is where science begins. Personally, as a scientist, my curiosity started when I was actually very young. And I would collect the building stones, and that somehow led me to art science. And now my work encompasses a lot of things in the scientific arena, including understanding our planet using seismology, and also supporting international effort to end the test of nuclear weapons. And I'm sharing this not because it's a great journey, but to show you what curiosity can do, where it can take you. Your imagination is your limit, you know? So Young Scientist Kenya today exists to nurture exactly that curiosity. For you, as the young people, to ask the question, what if? What is the problem? What can I do about it? And over the years, YSK has grown into a national movement, reaching students across the 47 counties in Kenya, and engaging this year particularly over 850 schools, supported by the dedicated teachers, the mentors, our parents, and also YSK providing the platform where the students, thousands of students, can transform their ideas into scientific projects and solutions. And behind every project displayed here today is a story of discovery, persistence, and learning. Whether your work focuses on AI, agriculture, health, climate change, engineering, you're already practicing the mindset of a scientist. And you're observing, you're questioning and testing and creating. And that matters because Kenya needs problem solvers. Africa needs innovators. The world needs scientists and leaders who can use knowledge responsibly to address the challenges of our time. At YSK, our responsibility goes beyond this exhibition. We are committed to building an ecosystem where young innovators can continue to grow through mentorship, collaboration, research, opportunities and connections with universities, industry, and other partners. And our vision is a future where every learner, regardless of their background or location, has the opportunity to explore STEM, develop their talents, and contribute solutions to improve lives. To our teachers and mentors, thank you for believing in these young scientists and creating environments where curiosity can thrive. To our parents and guardians, thank you for supporting our children's dream and encouraging them to explore, experiment, and learn. And to our partners and sponsors, thank you for investing in Kenya's future. Your support is helping to build a generation of innovators who will drive scientific and technological progress. Finally, to our young scientists, be curious, ask questions, be willing to learn from failure, collaborate with others, and never believe that your ideas are too small to matter. The project that you present today and this week may be the beginning of a solution that transforms your community, your country, and even our world. Every discovery begins with someone who wanted to understand something better. That person could be you. That is the power of curiosity, and that is the future that Young Scientist is very proud to help build. Thank you, and I wish all the participants a very successful and inspiring exhibition. Asanteni sana. So that was my speech. It's back. So I will be introducing the next speaker, and please help me or join me in welcoming the Deputy Ambassador of Ireland to Kenya, a valued partner in advancing education, innovation, and youth empowerment between our two countries.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Maggie, for the warm introduction. Please allow me to stand on existing protocol, Your Excellency. It's fabulous to have you here today. But before I go into an abridged speaking points, I just want to reflect one moment on how I'm feeling, because I think what I'm feeling must be a very small amount of what you're feeling. And I'm feeling butterflies in my stomach, and butterflies because of the level of excitement that I feel. I feel excited because as soon as this is over, I'm going right back in there to meet with as many of you as possible and hear your stories and your innovations. I feel excited because at the end of today, I get to go home and tell my family what an incredible day I have had at work, what an incredible day I've had meeting young people and meeting new innovators. And when I go back to the office, that I can tell my colleagues, this is what you need to do this week. You need to come and visit Young Scientist Kenya. So these butterflies in my stomach, I imagine that excitement is with all of you and all the innovation and all the energy that's in the room. It's a great honor to be with you today for the 9th Young Scientist Kenya exhibition event. I know that our executive director mentioned all of the partners, but I do want to acknowledge them for all of your support. Somebody mentioned earlier that YSK is resilient, and it is. It has adapted, but it's forward-looking. It's not stagnant. It is always looking at what's coming next, and I think that's why the theme of AI is so critical and so valuable in all of the conversations that we're having. I also want to pay special recognition to all of the schools and the teachers and the pupils present here today, and a huge thank you to the staff and faculty of Moy Girls School for hosting us. It's fantastic to have you here. I'm particularly excited actually to hear from our keynote speaker, so I won't be on the stage for very long. I just want to reflect that in the time that he has been in office, that the embassy has been able to engage with him on several different occasions, most recently around the Science, Technology, Research, Innovation Week, but just the government's commitment in setting up a state department for science, research and innovation shows its own commitment to investing in young people. But a conversation that comes up an awful lot is around the commercialization. So where do we go next? And somebody has already mentioned it. This exhibition is not the end, but it is only the beginning. So all of the networks and connections that you build today, they will serve you through life. So please be inspired by all of the conversations around the room. We're very proud as Ireland to be able to partner with Kenya in nurturing the next generation of innovators. We firmly believe that investing in young people is investing in the future. The ideas showcased here today and for the next few days demonstrate not only scientific evidence, but also resilience, teamwork, and a commitment to building sustainable, inclusive, and prosperous society. YSK, Young Scientist Kenya, is much more than a competition. This is the biggest event in the embassy calendar and certainly in YSK's calendar, but there's so much more to it. Those connections, those outreach, the boot camps, all of that brings together a great ecosystem around young people and young people in science. It's a celebration of curiosity, of creativity, and the determination of young people to use science, technology, engineering, and maths to solve real-world problems. Ireland's own experience of development and modernisation underpins our steadfast support for global education and STEM. Education has powered Irish social and economic transformation and has shaped the Ireland of today. Over the past 60 years, access to free quality education and the YSTE, so the Young Scientist Technology event in Ireland, it's underpinned Ireland's revolution from a nation whose young people had to leave. We have a long history of immigration into a country with one of the highest third-level educations in the world. To our students, thank you. And thank you for your hard work, your creativity, and your courage. Every project presented here represents countless hours of research, of experimentation, and of learning. And regardless of the outcome, you have already achieved something incredible by embracing the spirit of discovery. I want to quote Dr. Jane Goodall when she said that the greatest triumphs of science have been achieved by those who have the courage to explore the unknown. And this year at YSK, as we know, we focused on a theme of AI and how it'll shape the future. As I look at all of you here today, you are the ones shaping our future, and you are the ones that are exploring the unknown. You will innovate, you will interact, you will challenge, and you will design AI technologies beyond our imaginations. And I hope that the space today, that you feel empowered by the connections that you're making with your fellow scientists. I want to give a huge thank you to the Young Scientist Kenya team, who I have the privilege of working with very closely throughout the year, and to the board. But there's a huge amount of work that goes into this every year to make sure that we're creating a safe, inclusive space for everybody, that we have great representation across all of our skills, across all of the counties. So just to acknowledge the huge work that YSK put into this every year. As we officially begin today's programme, I encourage everyone to engage with the projects, to ask questions, to exchange ideas, and celebrate the remarkable talent that Kenya has to offer. Together, we are fostering a culture of innovation that will shape the leaders, scientists, and entrepreneurs of tomorrow. Thank you for joining us, and I wish all of our young scientists every success. Asantini Sana, or as we would say in Ireland, Guramila Mahagat, which means 1,000 goodnesses be with you all. Asante. My great honour to invite to the stage our keynote speaker, who's been very patient with us, His Excellency the PS for Science, Innovation and Research.
Thank you very much, Deputy Ambassador, Madam Evelyn Maris. I'd also want to recognize the presence of all colleagues who are here, the leadership of YSK, Engineer Mongera, representative of various entities, my sister representing the PS, ICT, my brother from KCB, from Oracle, and most importantly, the teachers who are here, students, parents, innovators. Once again, good afternoon. I'm very delighted that I was able to create time so that I could be able to come and interact with you. And when I arrived here, I must say that I was taken round a little bit just to have a snapshot on what is happening in this place. So let me congratulate the YSK for this arrangement that you have done over several years, of course with the support from the island, Embassy of the Island here in Nairobi, to really bring our younger generation into this space so that we can be able to appreciate their curiosity, their zeal, their enthusiasm on this very important subject of how we are shaping this great nation to the next destination using AI in STEM subjects, so to speak. So I really want to congratulate all of you. Now, I know you're going to go on until Saturday. Before I forget, let me congratulate all the winners. And those who will not win in this session, let me tell you, you're already winners as well. So you need to clap for yourselves in advance. Let me speak a little bit about the vision of His Excellency the President. We have a president who is looking at all-inclusive, the inclusivity. We just coming back from State House, where he was hosting the Muslims fraternity. And while I was sitting there, I could be able to appreciate his enthusiasm, his vision of ensuring that we are tackling all the societal issues. And as we were seated there, he was talking about all these sectors, looking at how we can be able to have affordable housing, how we can be able to have a comprehensive health coverage, how we can be able to boost the agricultural sector and ensure that we can be able to have food safety, security, and sovereignty, and how we can be able to use emerging technologies to leapfrog Kenya to the next level. So while I was walking inside here, I was looking at you guys and looking at the Vision 2030 that we are having today, and looking at the next chapter of where Kenya is moving now towards the Vision 2060. And I was just doing a little bit of arithmetics with Engineer Mongera. If the average age here is about 16 years, and we've got about 34 years all the way to 2060, you can imagine where you guys are going to be. I'm not going to be in this position. You guys, as we move on, you are the co-pilots of transforming Kenya to the next status of economy. And I think, and I know that you are going to do even much greater. This is number one. Number two, when you look at the blueprint of this government today, looking at the bottom-up economic transformative agenda, we are looking again on the same issues unless we can be able to address the issues of food security. And when I walk in here, I saw an example of how we can be able to grow some crops such as finger millet, and how it can be able to maximize in terms of production of nutrients using photosynthesis, and how you can be able to capture the carbon dioxide from the air so that you can manage the pollution outside there. This is commendable. And these are sort of examples that we would like to hear and we would like to see from our younger generation. Again, when you walk around here, I was able to sample another fascinating innovation where you're not just taking advantage of the sunlight, or if you like, the solar, but you want to maximize the efficiency in terms of production of energy. And you've used AI, and you are able to reposition, if you like, the sun chaser AI, so that you can be able to maximize that caption of energy. That is curiosity. That is innovation. That is vision. And that is what we need in this country. Again, when you walk around here, you're able to see younger generation understanding what pollutes the environment, appreciating what is being produced in the manufacturing of fertilizer, the ammonia, for example, knowing that it has got a detrimental effect, and how you can be able to put a sensor so that when the levels of ammonia goes up, then you're able to get that sensor and push it through the system, clean it so that you can have a crystal and be able to go back again and recycle that, and be able to use it in the production of fertilizer. You can imagine at your age, you can imagine at your level, if you can be able to do that. What we need to do, and we will continue doing that, is to ensure we create that enabling environment for you to strive, We want to continue creating that enabling environment for you to champion. We want to continue creating that enabling environment for you to be able to collaborate, to cooperate. I know it's taken a while, it's taken time for you to come and showcase what we are seeing today. As somebody said, it did not just take 1 month or two. Some of you have spent almost 1 year coming with these ideas, thinking not just outside the box, but creating a new box. I have a lot of confidence in our younger generation that you are going to shape this country to a better nation, to a better nation. So I really want to encourage you as you continue doing that. Science, technology, and innovation is indispensable. It is definitely going to be the engine of how we are going to drive this economy. And you guys are already positioning yourself in that. And if you doubt the education system in this country, then come here and see how innovative, how younger generation, together with their teachers, they would be able to mimic what is happening in the first world economies. It starts here. You are on the right trajectory. Continue thinking outside the box. Continue inventing. Continue having this innovation so that we can be able to move to the next level. Your creativity, in my opinion, is above average. At your level, I have seen using the AI, for example, to track children that have left home and you don't know where they are. And I like the way the students were presenting to me that Kenya is moving to the middle income economy, that children are going to be on their own as they go to school, as they move around. But just in case of any security issues, you want to make sure you can be able to monitor. This is being done by our daughters and our sons. Congratulations. So I want to tell you that as we move into this space, science is not just about finding answers. It is also about asking the right questions. And that's why AI is going to be a game changer as we move into the future. Because it is through AI that we can be able to continue having the precision farming. We can use AI to do predictions of early warning systems so that we do know and understand what is going to happen. We can be able to create enough data set and be able to extrapolate into the future and understand if there are any floods, and be able to have an alarm system to alert us if there are any, and be able to appreciate if there are any droughts that are coming. It is through data, it is through AI. We can also be able to use AI in this precision farming by understanding the pests and diseases and be able to prescribe, if you like, the right medication so that we can manage our crops. It is building AI together with technologies such as space science and satellite technology that we can literally map the entire country. You can literally understand the soil quality and be able to say what needs to be grown where so that we can boost production and productivity of food in this country. So I think this theme, it really fits now and in the future. I am pleased to inform you that under the ICT department, we have already created a strategy, an AI strategy. And now we are on the trajectory of developing an AI policy. So that means we can all be able to play there because we also want to use AI in an ethical manner. Guys, do you know Kenyans spend almost 4 hours every day on social media? Now, the question is, what are we doing on that social media? And I think this is where the creativity come in. Partners like Safaricom, who are here, they are creating that enabling environment. Oracle is offering free services to secondary schools. And if you look at KCB offering that support in various levels in schools and colleges as well. So I think it is us to be more responsible. And I want really to address you, my sons and daughters here, to be more responsible citizens so that we can be able to drive the future into the destination that we desire. I want you to believe it is possible. I want you to believe it can be done. I want you to believe in yourself. I want you to be consistent in what you're doing. The difference between me and you is time. I was born before you. I went to school before you. You can do like me or even better than me. So you have a bright future. We want to urge leaders to continue mentoring our younger generation. We want to urge leaders to continue holding your hands because, as I said earlier, you are the co-pilots on the trajectory of evolving and changing Kenya for better. Nobody is going to come and do it. It is ourselves. And we have what it takes for us to be able to move to that level. So we want you to continue on that trajectory. Looking at the AI today, you can easily use it on telemedicine. You don't need to have doctors, radiologists all over the place. You can have that data and be able to use that radiological data, if you like, the radiology data that will have generated, and be able to use AI to give you the various reports that you're looking for. We can be able to use AI and be able to predict some of the diseases that we're going to have. We are looking at the genomics. We are looking at biotechnology. We are looking at circular economy. You are looking at bioeconomy, and AI is going to be the driver of these emerging technologies so that they are going to be of beneficial to the social economic development. So it begins here. It doesn't begin in the university. It begins at this level. And I really want to commend the YSK and all the partners and supporters for thinking that if you are planting a seedling, that we must be able to nurture, we must be able to put the right nutrients and be able to add the adequate amount of water so that it can grow and flourishes and become a tree that is going to be useful. As it says, if you're planning for a year, then you plant cereals. If you're planning for a decade, then you plant a tree. But if you're planning for a millennium, then you invest in the younger generations like yourselves. So for me, it's really a very exciting moment when I come here and I sample some of these things. I want to let you know that under the State Department of Science, Research and Innovation, we're going to hold your hand. We have the Kenya National Innovation Agency. I'm going to ask them, the best students from here, they are going through the Innovation Academy so that we can take you to the next level. We do not want to leave these ideas here. And I think Busene has already requested how we can be able to, protect these ideas. And now we are having a conversation of the National Intellectual Property Right Policy. And through KIPI, which is dealing with matters to do with, registration of patents and so on and so forth, we want to make sure we can continue helping you so that these ideas can become prototype, and then prototype we can be able to do the commercialization of this. We want to ensure that we are looking at the entire pipeline from A to Z all the way so that these ideas today would become something that is going to be useful tomorrow. We want to minimize being consumers of technology and producers of technology, and it all begins here. So really, I want to really encourage you. We want to ensure that we can move into innovation towards commercialization and research to commercialization as well. So I want to ensure that as you go on again into the universities, we will make sure that we continue expanding the innovation clubs in the university. We already have 25 now universities. So by the time you get to the university, please don't stop being innovators. Continue with these ideas, and I want to assure you, under the leadership of His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, we are going to continue funding this ecosystem, science, research, and innovation, and be able to take these ideas to the next level, because it is only through this that we are going to make sure that we have the sovereignty. As we go into the future, you will see more products coming into the surface. As has been said here, during the Science, Technology, Innovation for Society Week, we had chain of activities there. And the next year, inshallah, as we always say, we will make sure that we have a specific dedicated session for some of the best winners here that you'll be able to come and demonstrate there, so that we can be able to bring people who would like to take these ideas to the next level. I also want to let you know in advance that we will reintroduce the robotics, so that we have this competition of robotics. The world is emerging so fast, and we cannot afford to be left behind. We must be able to leapfrog, and we will not leave anybody behind. Above all, we must make sure that you guys are also taking your rightful position as we go into the future. So mine is, once again, really to tell you I am so fascinated, I'm very thrilled, and I'm very glad that I can see the talents in this country. There is a big hope. In my opinion, the glass is half full. We must continue on that trajectory. We will continue investing in your capacity and capability. We will continue investing in your creativity as well, so that you can be what you would like to be. And we have so many Kenyans that have gone out. The other day, I was also officiating a function that was funded by our colleagues from China, again showing the capacity that we have in the country. The other day, I was also at Nehru University, where it was demonstrated to us, and again later to His Excellency the President, on AI hackathon. All these things are being done by Kenyans. We have even developed AI softwares using AI to manage ghost workers, to be able to understand what is happening in the deep sea and be able to appreciate if there are any intruders in our oceans as well. This all is being done by Kenyans. So we want to project, we want to profile, we want to take it to the next level. The world needs to see what we have done. We want to talk beyond the M-Pesa. Everybody knows us as we are the founders of mobile banking. If we could do then that time, now with the opportunities that we have, we can even be able to do more. So once again, really, congratulations to all of you. I'm very glad that I was able to come and join you in this family, this ecosystem. We will continue working together so that we can be able to see the end of the day and be able to have a better Kenya with a better, younger generation, and most importantly, you guys, as you prepare yourselves to take over from where we are now as young scientists, and in the very near future, are the scientists that you are globally competitive. So congratulations, and it is now my single honor to officially open this YSK 9th National and Technology Exhibition. Thank you, God bless you, God bless Kenya. Asante sana.
Can we give Professor Shaukat Abdulrazak another round of applause? Fantastic, fantastic. Young scientists, you've heard, we are officially open. I will not even attempt to repeat any of the amazing words we have heard. For those of you watching on YouTube, hello Vanessa, please go ahead and watch the video again. Now, we want to break for lunch. However, I'm going to request about 35 seconds for all the speakers to come on stage. Everybody who has spoken can see Madam Jaga is here as well, just to join us on stage for one photo, one group photo. And if we can also have the first row of students. Today you're going to be rewarded for sitting in front of class. So please, if you can join us on stage as well for one photo, and then we will leave.
Might have most of the students coming until
Okay. All right. Okay. First row of students, let's get you. First row of students, and then we can see if. All right, all the way across. Congratulations. I'm being told Dr. Situma wants to add more of you on the photo, but we will see. So. I think we had said one row of students. One row of students. I can see a few more are coming, so nobody else is leaving then. Who else is going? Okay, fine. Yeah, you guys go as well. First, you go, this row as well. Everyone here can go. Go. Let's go. Let's see. All right, next row. We still have space. A few teachers, if there are any teachers in these rows, please join them as well. All right, I think that should do it. All right, can everybody on 3 say KM? 3, 2, 1, KM. Thank you, those are my initials, I really appreciate it. All right, one more time, yeah, YSK, 3, 2, 1, YSK. All right, I'll be told, do a thumbs up, everyone thumbs up, and YSK, 3, 2, 1. All right, okay, just, all right, one final one. Just make it as exciting and as fun as you can. 3, 2, 1, do whatever you want to do. All right, fantastic. Thank you so much. Students, I'm going to ask, and teachers, if we can take our seats as we let our VIPs and our chief guests be escorted out. Sorry. Yes, all the speakers. Just one more with just all our invited guests and speakers. And please, yes, Madam. Okay. And let's give an extra round of applause for Madam Jaga, who has joined us, the principal of Moi Girls High School. Big smiles. The students are saying they're not seeing enough teeth. We need more teeth. Thank you. All right. All right, thank you so much. Ladies, gentlemen, young scientists as well, I'm going to ask if we can remain seated as Victor and all our invited speakers and guests, everybody on the VIP seats, are going to be escorted out. Madam Jaga as well, principal, if you can help them. They're heading out for lunch and a few other interviews, and let's give them a round of applause as they go. All right. For the rest of us who are here, as soon as they leave, I just want to let you know, lunch will be served in about 1.5 hours. So we're going to wait here No, I'm joking. Lunch is ready. Lunch is ready. And we have our team here. I'm wondering, can they exit directly through here? Do we need to go around? Yeah, all right. So students, we're going to ask if you can just exit this way, head out for lunch. After lunch, please make sure you're back at your exhibition booths so that the exhibition can begin in earnest and judging. There'll be a bit of judging today as well.
Standing proud, sharing every dream out loud. Killer projects, storing PR. Innovation starts with us. Hakuna kurudi, only forward. Every challenge makes us stronger. Ninth exhibition, hear the call. STEM is opening doors for us. We share tomorrow. Step by step, when they go. Young scientists, Kenya, rise up high. To go tayari. Touch the sky. We share tomorrow. Vision yet, let it shine. Young scientists, Kenya, now's our time. Future yet, we're gonna shine. Get, build it, showcase, showcase, share it, outreach, show it, Wisecare. Let's go. Get, build it, showcase, showcase, share it, outreach, show it, Niatu, own it. Who can build it? Who can build it? Who can build it? Showcase, share it. Who can build it? Build it, build. Who can build it? Build it, build. Who can build it? Build it. Showcase, share it. Wisecare. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Young Scientists Kenya has been empowering young people to transform their communities through science, technology, engineering, and mathematics since 2018. YSK does this through STEM outreach and mentorship program, Winners STEM Bootcamp, National Science and Technology Exhibition, YSK has recognized that the participation of both boys and girls in STEM in Kenya's arid and semi-arid land regions is poor and requires concerted effort to ensure that most students get interested in STEM and innovation.
My name is Ismail Abdurashid, the principal, senior chief Agano Girls Day Secondary School, a school that was established on April 2021, and it took its first batch of 4 months on August 2021. And as a head of institution, being the pioneer principal, we have started with only 22 students. Up to now, we have 330 students in terms of population. So 2023, that's a special year for us because we consider it a year of achievement. This is a year where now we had an opportunity to have interacted in Young Scientists Kenya.
The YSK has impacted the students, especially those who participated in the exhibition. Initially, they were shy. They were not able to speak in front of a gathering. But right now, they are outspoken. They have developed curiosity in terms of science. Initially, they didn't know the courses that they're going to pursue. But right now, they want to pursue STEM-related courses due to the impact due to the interaction that YSK has shown them and provided a platform for them.
YSK helped me a lot, like confidence. I get confidence that I can do. So it showed me the ability I have, so I can do anything.
I'm supporting her to proceed ahead. Wheresoever she will go, I will go with her. So till she hits the head on the wall. Yeah. Any career she wishes, I'm standing with her as a parent.
Our learners have plotted up various projects which they have come up with in order to address problems which are facing this community. In the process of coming up with this project, they have really done their own research with few involvement of teachers who guide them in the way of coming up with the project, how to present the project. These projects have really enabled these learners to develop confidence and communication skills of presenting the project.
The title of my project is Utilizing Macadamia Shells for Sustainable Float Tile Production. In Northern region, a lot of macadamia trees grows, and most of the people eat the nut inside and through the shells, leading into environmental pollutions. So we came up with our projects preserving the environment by recycling the macadamia shells into a sustainable float tile production, thereby reducing waste and also promoting environmental stewardship.
After winning the project, I've confidence in my ability that I can contribute and bring a meaningful change to the society, and that is why today I'm here and say I like to pursue career cybersecurity as one which is linked to STEM subjects.
Winning of award has inspired our siblings and the community at large. As most of our siblings, we are looking forward to emulate her struggle and be like her or even better than her in doing those findings and coming out with projects that will win awards as they go through their education pathways.
First, when I went to Nairobi, I flied by air. That's my first experience. The second experience is that when I reached Nairobi, I was like, wow, I interacted with many students from different countries. We exchanged ideas of how they run their school and how we run our school in Northeasterns.
Majaliwa inshallah matemuni yangu atakuwa ni mwenye atapata elimu kisawasawa na ajisaidie maisha yake na asaidie community pia.
When I finished school, I want to be a doctor. It's because of my uncle who he inspires me to be a doctor. I want to be like him. He's my role model.
Nuria tangu ameenda huku amebadilika. Ni mtoto mrefu, ni mtoto anaweza soma kila kitu. Kuongea naye zamani alikuwa na oga ya kuongea, lakini siku hizi anaongeanga sana, hata kwa parade ni kama anatoa pitch bila kuogopa. Kwa hivyo kila mzazi naomba wapeleke watoto yao shule na wasupport.
As an institution, this year, which we call 2025, we call it Year of Development and Innovation. Development and innovation. I hear that we are so ambitious. I hear that we pray, God willing, we'll be the top. And if everything goes well, we are aiming to be the top and maybe go to Ireland. So for me, as I say, I welcome you. And generally the performance was also increased. The population every single day, the request of the classes, for the rest of the classes, has increased. The demand has increased.
There have been various key lessons that have come out of working within Young Scientists Kenya. Let me say the first one, and the most crucial one, is the amount of innovation that comes out of the young people we work with.
I came to YSK in 2019, and I went to see the finals and of the national exhibition. And actually, I saw a very amazing speech from our president. He was deputy president at the time, but he was talking about how Kenya only had 25% of university graduates doing STEM subjects.
To have a program like this that focuses on high school children, we thought could be important and impactful, and I think it has been. So we're very happy to continue the partnership 7 years later and to see it flourishing and growing into counties right across the country. I think YSK has really developed its programming and its efforts to ensure that marginalised learners are included. Young Scientists Kenya isn't just limited to schools from richer areas. It spreads out right across the country into the ASLs, into places where students mightn't have the same resources. And the idea is that finance or geography won't stop those who are interested in STEM, because I think we need the ideas of everybody. We need the lived experience across the country, across experiences, because that will bring innovation and creativity into the future. And I think that's something that Ireland is very committed to.
For me, it's all about the students, right? And I see now, I'm in the world of tech and in the professional world, but I'm seeing, past winners, past participants of YSK. I'm seeing them coming to the workplace now. We've been going 7 years. I'm seeing them now, graduating from university. Some of them even doing startups while they're in school, having their own businesses. I'm seeing people I know that I've interacted with at YSK finals and outreach. I'm seeing them CEO, COO of companies, startup companies. But this is amazing. So I think, I definitely know we're having an impact. Those partners who are working very closely with us as well, I think they see this side of it as well as the numbers and the stats, which I think are showing what we're doing. Yeah.
She's the daughter of the family, and she's the daughter of the year. Yeah. In fact, when I saw her on the Facebook, hey, I was overjoyed. Yeah, I was just because this is the girl whom I trained, and she brought at least something good for the county. So the family would stand with her.
I think from our side, what we are saying is that as we come into 2025, as we have the programs that Young Scientists will be having, because we'll be having our outreach programs in the first and second term where we go to different schools. We'll be having a winners boot camp in April where we bring together winners who have won the various categories and provide them training and skilling. And we'll also be having the exhibition in the first weeks of August 2025. There's various ways that anyone and everyone can participate and can support. We can support from as high as sponsoring some of our programs, or even individually supporting a student to attend the exhibition. Any and all support is welcome, and we really welcome you as a partner, as a possible partner, as someone who has passion to support these young people in their journey.
Since 2018, YSK has expanded its reach across all 47 counties of Kenya, engaging over 850 schools, including 21 special needs schools. Our impact is reflected in the 250,000 plus students who have participated in our programs, supported by 850 teachers and over 600 STEM mentors. Through our National Science and Technology exhibition, 1,700 projects have been showcased leading to 259 students winning various awards. Notably, 15 winners have received full tuition scholarships for their tertiary education, while 2 students have secured trademarks for their technovation. We extend our deepest gratitude to our partners, whose unwavering making STEM education accessible to all. Together, we continue to inspire and generation of innovators.
As Oracle's global philanthropic educational program, Oracle Academy helps educators in countries and communities around the world advance technology education, skills, innovation, and inclusion. Oracle Academy offers academic institutions and their educators free teaching and learning resources that help prepare millions of learners with hands-on practice and career-relevant skills. These technology skills open doors and career possibilities.
Hi everyone, my name is Rose, but my friends call me Rosie. I'm 21 and part of Kenya's biggest and boldest generation. We make up over 57% of the population, and trust, we are here to shake things up. We are purpose-driven. We don't just want change, we are the change, stepping up where the generation before us fell short. We fear not succeeding in life, we fear missing out on current and trending activities, and in the past, we were viewed as lazy, opinionated, phone-addicted, and unfocused. But we recently proved to the world that we are different. Let's be real, we dream big, we have the ideas and the but we just lack the resources and the opportunities to live up to our full potential. Thing is, we don't just want ready-made solutions, we want to be part of building them. We are the heartbeat of creativity, innovation, and change. Safaricom has always understood the need to engage us, and that's why we are a big bet for driving acquisition as the organization shifts from being product-led to segment-led. They brought us in. They didn't just assume what we wanted. They sat down with us. They listened. They learned. And since then, they've teamed up with brands we love, giving us access to tangible opportunities and the best experiences. You see, tech, it's not just about gadgets. It's about giving us digital skills that open doors. Career is about conventional and unconventional careers. Think mentorship, training, and networking with people who can help us level up. Culture is about self-expression, whether it's fashion, music, dance, or content creation. Safaricom Hook helps us turn our passions into careers. But it didn't stop there. Safaricom Hook speaks our language, not just in words, but in how it looks and feels. It's all designed to resonate with us. Safaricom Hook understands that we crave freedom and seek value. That's why they created Make Your Bundle, so that we can customize our own data and talk time the way we want. And they didn't just expect us to find them. They came to us, from campus activations and TVET visits to major events like the Circle, Practicals, and Youth Connect. They showed up where we were. But don't just take my word for it. Let's hear it from my peers.
My life will change a lot. I'm so patient. I know it won't happen right now, but the small tricks I've gotten from these classes, I'm going to put them on practice and make my life better. Yeah.
Nilishukuru sana vile mulivyoniita. Nikafika pale, mkanikaribisha kama yule msee ako tu sawa.
So what's next? Safaricom Hook is more than just a platform. It's a movement, a space to create, connect, and grow. Tap into vision yako. Get hooked.
Our project is Smart Drive, we aimed at fostering physical handicapped people within the society. So our smart drive is powered by dynamo, which generates electricity from the motion it makes.
Ukitoka hapo inaenda kwenye charging control box. Kwenye charging control box sasa moto unagawiwa mara kadhaa. Moto mwingine unaenda unacharge ile battery ya 12 volts ili ile mota iweze kuendelea kuzunguka. Alafu moto mwingine unaenda kwa controller sasa ambao ni joystick.
The winners of the innovative project are Edward Wara Kitsao and Patience Elizabeth Nina, guided by Mercy Rehema for their project titled The Smart.
Kuona majina yangu kwa gazeti mara ya kwanza nimeona kutokana na Patience. Tangu nisaliwe na saizi mimi niko mzee, sijaingia kwa gazeti kwa jina yangu.
In a wide range of fields around the globe, many jobs are unfilled due to the lack of professionals skilled in technology. Together with academic institutions and their educators, we help students gain the career-ready technology skills they need for fulfilling careers, helping to close the digital skills gap and drive economic growth. With Oracle Academy, educational institutions, educators, and learners can be ready for what's next.
Blind student na blindness si eti nilizaliwa nayo, nilikuwa blind after class 8, then I came to Likon School for the visually impaired, ambapo nimesoma hadi niko form 4, and I love biology because biology imenisaidia nielewe ulimwengu vile uko na nikuwe naweza solve world problems.
Globally, over 1 billion people live with some form of disability, yet only a few are given the chance to innovate through STEM. In 2025, 2 visually impaired students at the Young Scientists Kenya National Science and Technology Exhibition set out to change that narrative. This is the story of their innovation, their determination, and their impact.
The winners of the innovative project in STEM Inclusivity Special Award in the 8th YSK National Science and Technology Exhibition are Edward Wara Kitsao and Patience Elizabeth Nina, guided by Mercy Rehema for their project titled The Smart Drive.
Wheelchairs offer movement, but often depend on external assistance or power sources that are unreliable, expensive, or inaccessible. So the question became simple, yet bold. What if movement itself could create power? What if mobility could create independence? From that question, an idea was born.
Our project is Smart Drive. We aimed at fostering physical handicapped people within the society because many physical handicapped people experience this traditional wheelchair, often resulting to rely on guide who may take advantage of them. So our Smart Drive provides a solution because it can move automatically without being pushed. So our Smart Drive is powered by dynamo, which generates electricity from the motion it makes.
So zile dynamos venye hii motor ina rotate, zile chains zitakuwa ziko connected na zile dynamos zingine, so itakuwa iko na uwezo wa kutoa hiyo electricity hizo dynamos, ambapo hapo huo moto ukitolewa vile tunauconnect, tunaweka pali pamoja, ambapo ukitoka hapo unaingia kwenye inverter ambapo hizo dynamos ni 6 na kila dynamo ina produce 12 volts, ambapo ukitoka hapo inaenda kwenye charging control box. Kwenye charging control box sasa moto unagawiwa mara kadhaa. Moto mwingine unaenda unacharge ile battery ya 12 volts ili ile mota iweze kuendelea kuzunguka. Alafu moto mwingine unaenda kwa controller sasa ambao ni joystick. So ikitoka kwa controller sasa, ile controller ndio itakuwa iko na sensors sasa. Inagawa moto kama ni kwenye motors, acceleration, deceleration, siren, horns, indicators. So zitakuwa ziko programmed pale kwenye ile joystick.
In a world searching for sustainable futures, the students didn't just imagine one, they built it.
Our project can be applied also in motorbikes and vehicle, whereby in vehicle it uses something we known as coil, which generates electricity and enable the vehicle to move without using fuel or without being charged. So our project is not only used in wheelchair, it also can be applied in many other things.
It is innovation rooted in lived experience, sustainability driven by necessity, and a solution designed by those who understand the problem best.
Venye nilianza kufanya hii project haikuwa rahisi vile, kwa sababu unakuta kama mfano research kama vile unakuta inakuwa ngumu, kwa sababu mimi mwenyewe niko short sighted. So nikianza kufanya research inafikia pahali macho yanakataa, unabidi utafute mtu mwingine akufanyie research.
Innovation like this is born in schools that believe in potential beyond limitations, schools that nurture talent, curiosity, and courage in every student.
I think it was in 2020 or 2021, that is when I met Patience. One, she never used to talk, and she never used to mix with anyone. She never used to smile. She had no smile on her face. Then I realized she was just a girl who was traumatized. She had just gotten blind. She was not just blind, but she was also deaf.
Kitu ambacho mzazi anaweza kumtunuku mtoto kufikia wakati huu, elimu peke yake. Kwa hivyo analoniambia mimi huwa sina budi ninakuwa wa kuitikia.
Mentorship bridges the gap between idea and impact. It turns uncertainty into confidence and curiosity into purpose. For these students, mentorship was not optional. It was transformational.
Edward had his own mentor, and Patience had a separate mentor. We had about 7 students who were really interested in YSK, and I think they all brought projects.
I feel happy, one thing, because I never knew when she got sick and she became blind that she can go this far.
No journey of success is walked alone. Behind every achievement stands a network of support, school leadership that creates opportunity, teachers who nurture talent, and families who believe.
Alikuwa anasema hapo nyuma kabla hajaenda shule, mama, nataka niwe mtu mkubwa na mimi nitolewe kwa magazeti. Basi tukaona kama ni ndoto. Nikasema alisema mama, wanaona hivi mimi ni mwelemavu, lakini nataka Mungu anibariki ili niwe mtu mkubwa, nionekane kwa magazeti, kwa ma-TV. Nikamwambia amina.
Our teachers helped us to do researches in research work, and also they provided us with some equipment like laptops to do more research on it, and our parents give us support like encouragement, motivation, so things like that.
My work was just guiding her because I'm not part of the project. I didn't have a hand in it, but I just encouraged them to continue working hard, and they made it.
Supporting this journey is the RISA Fund.
RISA Fund is the Research and Innovation Systems for Africa Fund. It's a fund of UK international development. That's from the British High Commission here in Nairobi, but we are regional, hence Africa in our name. We're in 6 African countries, Kenya being one of them, and probably the country that we've, through the fund, invested most in. But we also work in Ethiopia, Rwanda, Nigeria, Ghana, and South Africa. So they're priority countries for overseas development assistance from the UK government. And RISA, as the title suggests, is Research and Innovation Systems for Africa. That's bringing together support for research. So a lot of our partners are university or third level institutions, and also secondary schools through our partnership with YSK. Innovation and research under our fund go hand in hand. We do support research strengthening deliberately, but we also support innovation and innovators.
Backed by UK International Development, RISA partners with Young Scientists Kenya to strengthen youth-led innovation and advance gender equality and social inclusion in STEM.
So the RISA Fund has been of integral impact to our programs, particularly with their goal in the GESI, that's the Gender Equity and Social Inclusion goal. And for this, they've been very key, especially this year, to support in ensuring that special needs students can get trained on some of the STEM skills, get access to career guidance, their teachers being equipped with some of the skills that they can be able to directly impact to their learners in the classrooms, and then also supporting students to participate in our national exhibition.
When the path feels uncertain, parents watch their children not only succeed, but redefine what success looks like. Their pride is quiet, deep, and unwavering. Because this victory belongs to more than just the students. It belongs to everyone who stood beside them.
Nashukuru alivyoenda mara ya 3. Ikawa ni furaha hiyo ya ajabu, akatuletea zawadi ya kikombe. Tukakaa pale na vigelegele na furaha, tukapigwa picha. Majirani wakashangaa, wakasimama kule, kwani kule kuna nini? Kwani kuna nini?
Nilikuja nikasikia raha sana wakati wa kuwa nimefanya hizo research, nimepata hizo material, nimetengeneza mpaka hiyo kitu kweli naiona ina work. Na wale watu wenye walikuwa wanasema haiwezekani, sasa ninawaonyesha kuwa hii kitu ipo na inawezekana.
Patience has represented every single girl out there who is blind. Through her you can see the hope. You know that she lost her sight, but she still keeps going on. She's still giving it her best, and I believe she's working. She's showing even the other students in the school that they can also do it, and they should give it a trial, and also that out there is a chance for them.
Kuona majina yangu kwa gazeti mara ya kwanza nimeona kutokana na Patience. Tangu nisaliwe na saizi mimi niko mzee, sijaingia kwa gazeti kwa jina yangu. Kwa hivyo tulifurahia sana kuona kwa gazeti, tukaambia mpaka babu yake, kuna babu yake mmoja ambaye kwa live pia alifurahi sana.
The STEM Inclusivity Award reflects a simple but powerful belief that innovation thrives when everyone is included.
So government has first invested in policies. We also have the National ICT Sector Policy. We also have the National Education Sector Strategic Plan 2023-2027, which fronts for inclusion or inclusive STEM. We
have many awards that we normally give celebrating some of the most innovative projects, and particularly one that is of key importance to us and some of our partners is the STEM Inclusivity Award, which celebrates projects that break barriers and give equal access to people or students with special needs. So all this ties to our Leave Maulana Behind initiative, which allows us to ensure that none of these special needs students are left behind, and how they can always be included in our programs and included in competitions such as this, for them to be able to grow and to learn from their peers.
We had never had more than 3 students taking physics in any particular year. But this year we have 8. Is it 8 or 9? And we give this thanks to YSK.
We've seen more students getting engaged in STEM subjects. We have received feedback from some of the past participants of how they've been able to participate in or rather take up STEM career pathways. We do have a few students on scholarship based off their participation in our activities and how they've been able to go to the tertiary level and still continue to grow their interest in sciences.
Tunawaunga mkono sana shirika, tunawaunga mkono nyote. Hawa watoto washikeni vizuri, mnafanya vizuri. Maana hawa mnapowashika vizuri, hata wale wengine ambao ni walemavu nao ambao wako huku nyanjani wamesahaulika, watasimama kupitiana na hawa ambao sahi mko nao.
The challenges will be normally to get the textbooks, because our learners with low vision normally use textbooks, and the textbooks normally come with the normal print and it is really a struggle for them to read the normal print. So they need to use the assistive devices, some of them which are very expensive, and we depend on donations for them to be able to afford them. Most of these learners are not from well-off families.
There's very scarce funding in terms of for schools. Now imagine if that funding is even less for kids with disability or marginalized schools. We'll have a lot of challenges because we'll have a big community that is left behind. We need to support them more when they are growing up or when they are older. But I think your intervention again helps them to be more sustainable in knowledge, but also in be able to secure even jobs and innovations in the society where they can be self-sustaining without having help from other people.
These students did not wait for permission to innovate. They identified a challenge and designed a solution. Their story is a testament to determination, to mentorship, to the power of inclusive STEM education. But their journey also begs the question, what more could be achieved if every young person, regardless of ability, had access to opportunity, resources, and belief?
Imagine the potential if we can put in the hands and in the minds and give the resources to young people with disabilities to address their own challenges, what other kind of innovations they might come up with.
Every parent with a child who has a passion in the sciences, in STEM, in mathematics, please support them where you can. If there is an opportunity for this and they want to take part, please give your consent, give your support, and let your child try, because this is open for all of them, and they can also do better.
Join us in supporting the next generation of innovators, because with opportunity and support, every student can achieve greatness.
All people are equal, and all of us, we should be independent even if you have disability.
Kwenye hii mambo na ubunifu ama kwenye hii miradi ndo mwanzo sasa nimeanza. Nikana kamba nilikuwa nimelala lakini nimeamka sasa.
In my hands, niko na power. Power ya kuscroll new worlds into life. Nikilive 60 lifetimes every hour na mavida za 60 seconds. Ukiuliza what I'm doing on my phone, nitakushow possibilities in their billions. Siko hooked to my phone. Niko hooked vile raia imepiga luku. Niko hooked to securing the bag from my sweat. Niko hooked to the coolest music hooks. Unachiki my smartphone. Hii ni Digiverse, a multiverse. Hapa ndipo you create. With every tap, na tap into a new world. Kila space inani reel in na baki na stories. So, usiulize what I'm hooked to. Ask what I can hook you up with. Hapa ndipo form inaanza. Wanna make the right connection? This is the place to be. Tap into vision yako. Welcome to a platform that empowers you to make the right moves. Come over. Get hooked to Safaricom Hook.
Oracle Academy offers teaching and learning resources on Java, database, project management, enterprise resource planning, cloud, Oracle Apex, and programming languages, and access to a range of technology and Oracle world-class software. Plus, the Oracle Academy Cloud program offers Oracle Cloud, Oracle Autonomous Database, compute virtual machines, and other tools free of charge, uniting educators, learners, and technology.
Young Scientists Kenya has been empowering young people to transform their communities through science, technology, engineering, and mathematics since 2018. YSK does this through STEM Outreach and Mentorship Program, Winners STEM Bootcamp, National Science and Technology Exhibition, YSK has recognized that the participation of both boys and girls in STEM in Kenya's arid and semi-arid land regions is poor and requires concerted effort to ensure that most students get interested in STEM and innovation.